How's it going, Airsofters? We have something a little bit special to show you today. No, it's not the Novritsch SSR4, even though this is very, very special indeed. You may recognise the name Silent Industries from their parts that they make for the Wolverine MTW. I have here a Silent Industries Wolverine MTW hop unit just there. That's going to be going in one of my MTWs very, very soon. They have something new coming to the market, which is the Silent Industries AEG Alpha M4 hop unit. Let's take a closer look. Here is the Alpha chamber in its close-up glory. Now I believe the body, the feed tube, the hop arm, the dial, the nub holder is all aluminium. The dial has a nice feel to it. It's not going to give you any slippages or movements by itself. It sits on a O-ring. There we go, let's take it off there. Sits on that O-ring there, which then dials up this hop arm just here, which then pushes directly down onto the nub holder. There is just the nub holder just there. I've received a selection of nubs as well to go inside there. Let's get this into the SSR4, see how easy it goes in. Currently in the SSR4, we've got the standard hop unit. There you go, there's the standard Novritsch rotary hop unit. We're going to get that out of there right now. Now, most of these AEG M4s come apart the same way. We just need to remove this front pin here. The Novritsch SSR4 has got a little hex screw that needs to come off first. Let's just whip that off there. Now we should be able to push that pin out, like that. And the top should come away from the lower now. As if by magic, we have it into the old hop unit, and barrel just slides out like that. Here we have the Novritsch SSR4 stock hop unit. A lot of people swap these out, but I've never found it to be that bad, to be honest with you. I guess the tolerances aren't that great on it. Mass produced in the factory. Well, here we go. Here is the Silent Alpha unit. Look how beautiful that looks in comparison. So first of all, let's whip out this inner barrel from this hop unit, because I'm going to be using the standard inner barrel. I haven't got anything else to put in it, but if you're going to be using a hop unit of this caliber, you may well want to be using an upgraded barrel, something a bit more shiny. But for now, I'm going to go with the stock barrel, because it's all I've got. Can't afford another one. YouTube money is terrible. This video is going to get demonetized probably as well, because I'm taking apart an AEG, and YouTube hates that. Anyway, I've got the C-clip off. Let's just take that spring off there. Now, let's wind the hop off. That wound it on, didn't it? Now that barrel, that inner barrel should just come out of there now. It's not going to come out of there very easily. Oh no, it's going to be creasing that buck in. Oh, it's made a mess of that. Look at that. Oh, we got there. We got there. That's not the standard bucking, by the way, for the SSR4. That's one I'll put in another video, actually. Okay, so let's put all that to one side. We're not going to use that bucking again. While the barrel's out, we're going to give this barrel a damn good clean up before I install it again, because the best modification you can do to your airsoft rifle is to clean the inner barrel. One of my favourite things for cleaning the inner barrel is rubbing alcohol. Now what we're going to do is just put a few drops of that on the piece of material there. Give it a bit of a rub out. My inner barrel's had a good clean now, and we're just going to put on this Alpha hop unit now. So we're going to slip over one of the O-rings, and then we're going to take this little piece here, slide that over as well. Then the bucking of choice, I'm going to go with a G&G green. Trusty old G&G green. Works with everything. So let's put that bucking on. Is it in yet? I think it's in. That's what she said. We're in. Now let's take the alpha hop unit. It's a bit stiff going in there. And now we're there. We're there. So let's put the wedge in. So that's not going to go anywhere now. Slide down the O-ring. Now we'll spin it around. We're ready to put our nub in. Now I've got 4 nubs for this, so I'm sure you're going to get 4 nubs with the product that comes to market, but I can't be 100% sure. But these are the nubs that I got anyway, and I'm sure you will too. I'm going to go with this one just here. Now this is going to be the tricky bit, trying to do this while looking through a camera. I think that's in place. Push that arm over. We in place? Yeah, we're in place and everything looks to be working okay. Let's get the dial on there. And we're on. And it's all adjusting properly, is it? Now I must say as well that these Silent Industries alpha chambers aren't just for the SSR4 by any means, definitely not. They are for anything that takes a standard M4 type hop chamber. Leave that back in there. Now we're going to put the lower receiver back on. Okay, there does seem to be excessive play there. Now this is where these O-rings are going to come into play. Because of the way the Novritsch SSR4 hop unit is designed with this spring just here, the alpha chamber doesn't have that. So you use these O-rings on the inner barrel to get a good fit in the upper receiver, and so it pushes up nicely against the gearbox. Now with the appropriate number of O-rings in place on that inner barrel, there's no movement left and right or backwards and forwards. I'm not sure I fully understand the use of O-rings on the inner barrel as a buffer. I kind of prefer the old-fashioned way of using a spring. I think it gives you a little bit of movement, you know, so you don't get any mag compatibility issues. But I'm no expert, and the guy that made this, he's the expert, so who am I to argue? There you go, install of the Silent Industries Alpha AEG hop unit.
That's the confusion of the organ. What PSI was James running? That might run running. Well, that cleared the valve, didn't it? In that bloody way.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.